Hey YouTube, Dan over here, and I had to bring out Kanto Ninetales because it has been dominant for me in the past. I was hoping it'd be dominant for me in the Great League. It has some play. So I'm going to start the battles and talk about this team because this team is 100% stolen. Like a content creator put it out. The team is Metachamp, Noctowl, and they used Charizard. And the team is fairly straightforward. What you try and do is you try and draw out a Lantern or a Bastiodon with your Noctowl, spam a couple Shadow Balls, come back in with the Metachamp to beat that, and then have your... They had Charizard, I'm going to use Ninetales to sweep in the end there. So the team, again, I don't love these style of teams. If you watch my videos for a while, I don't love ABB style teams. I like more balanced teams, but again, if you check out my video the other day, balanced teams aren't really an option right now. So I think ABB is the way to go, even though I do not love them. So let's talk about each of these Pokemon. I talked about Noctowl in my video on Monday. Monday? Yeah, I think Monday. Noctowl. Noctowl is just, it is what it is. It's tanky. It still hits hard. It can take 2 rock slides plus from Glare and Stunfisk. Have good matchups against fighters. You even get you still do okay unless it's like pure ice or like Bastiodon are your main weaknesses realistically, and like other steals, but those are your main weaknesses. Metachamp is, again, not one you need to talk about too much because it is everywhere. I mentioned in a video that because Noctowl is everywhere, Trevenants and Sableye have gone down a lot, and that's why these two are such a nice pairing, because if they are on a team, you have Noctowl to sort of wall them. And then Noctowl's main weaknesses is going to be Steel, like Bastiodon, Glare and Stunfisk, Registeel, Ice, which Metachamp deals with them, right? So they're a strong pairing. Metachamp is bulky, counter user. Even, you know what? I actually played the Sableye from my end a few times. I have Sableye, and they have counter and Ice Punch, and you're down to like the red. Like, it's just such a beast of a Pokemon, which is why everyone is using it. So there's that. Shadow Ninetales. Well, let's talk about Shadow Ninetales a lot here, because for those of you who've been around on my channel, Shadow Ninetales has been my bread and butter forever. I used it even before Registeel, Walrein, and Trevenant were around. I used it before that because I'm like, you know what, this thing is spammy. In neutral matchups, it's great, quite honestly, because the Fire Spin Weather Ball is pretty good. It's got okay bulk. It hits decently hard. So it's just like a super strong Pokemon, and I noticed that. And then the meta shifted to Registeel, Trevenant, Walrein, and I'm like, well, Ninetales beats all of these Pokemon, so I'm going to run with this Pokemon a lot. And I did, and it was a great Pokemon for a long time for me. And then the meta shifted, and the meta shifted to the Trifecta plus Lantern, and the plus Lantern is the problem. I mean, you lose to Bastiodon because you just get lit up by rock, but otherwise, like, you lose Glare and Stunfisk just because you get outpaced, but you like can do a ton of chip damage on Glare and Stunfisk. You beat Registeel. You actually beat Noctowl straight up. You can hold in there with Metachamp if you land a bait of a Weather Ball and then an Overheat, you're going to win that matchup. So Ninetales is a beast. Like, save shields because it is, I say it's got okay bulk. It's pretty glassy in the grand scheme of things compared to all these like level 50 plus, 40 plus Pokemon. But these Fire Spins add up. The Weather Balls, like, this is going to hurt. Yeah, I was going to say they probably have to shield or else it's going to take them out. But now I can just shield here, get a bit more energy here. Just one extra Fire Spin, right? It's a 3-turn move. I'll take that little extra energy here, take it out, and then depends what's in the back. Oh, what do they have left? They have 2 Pokemon left. Trevenant being one of them. Again, this was a great answer for Trevenant, and this probably will one-shot because I'm a Shadow. Yep, goodbye Trevenant, and then I have both Pokemon that can sort of deal with what's left there. So, and this is why I don't like this team, because Azumarill like beats all 3 of my Pokemon pretty easily. I've got to like just stay in here and just keep throwing Psychics is essentially all you can do here. Hopefully Shield Up will play rough. So Ninetales was... The Lantern is the biggest issue. Like Swampert, whenever I used Ninetales in the past, I had to build 2 Swampert answers because you just have nothing to throw at the Swampert and you're going to get lit up real fast. And it's basically the same as Lantern. Like, if I was going to run a team again, I would probably get 2 Lantern answers. Like, again, I know people doing ABB style teams now. I don't love ABB style teams. Good catch on my part there. Um, so yeah, I think it has still has play. I think based on my video that I mentioned the other day, it has a lot less play because all those Pokemon that I mentioned are not really around anymore. Trevenant has gone away a lot. Registeel's still around, but a lot of people are subbing Bastiodon now. What was the third one? Nice. Walrein, Trevenant, Registeel are the three main ones that I mentioned. Yeah, Walrein's pretty much gone because you have Lantern and Fighters and Bastiodon, right? It just like, and it got nerfed. So like Walrein's gone, more or less. Trevenant is still on some teams, but not as many. And if you have, I was going to say, if you have Trevenant, you have an answer to Noctowl, which is probably Lantern, right? So that, or Bastiodon. So you probably have the answer to Ninetales on that team if you have that, if you have Trevenant on your team. So you could cut that. And so that's why I haven't used it yet. I like using it here again, because even in these matchups, like you just spam. These weather balls do quite a lot of damage in neutral situations here. Catch on the Medicham. That's two good catches actually this matchup. I think I named this one great catches because I caught twice here, plus got the farm down, and where they're gonna try and snipe, got the move. Like, good, well played past me. So yeah, so if I was going to build a new team with these Pokemon, again, this team worked okay. I didn't love it because I don't like having to rely on pulling out a Pokemon and then having the other Pokemon sweep in the back. I don't, again, ABB, that's how it works. Not my style of play. Plus, like, Lanterns are everywhere. So to have two things extremely weak to Lantern is not a good strategy, in my opinion. So if I'm going to build Ninetales again, you just got to build against Swampert and Lantern and Bastiodon. So Medicham is a good answer because Medicham can just bulk, takes all those, takes Bastiodon really easily. And then you will cover Trevenant. You do okay against Sableye, so you kind of need a Sableye cover, but I wouldn't use Noctowl again. Oh, you can now use again. Noctowl's so good, then you probably wouldn't use Ninetales if you're going to use Noctowl again. Like I don't love pairing these two together, although I did enjoy using Ninetales again. But that is basically how the team works. It'll be interesting when, I think this is probably going to go up Tuesday unless I hit Legend on the other team, then this may go up Wednesday. Because I found a team, I posted my Rock team for Weather Cup, which was like, I did well with it and then had like a huge glaring weakness and I did terrible with it. And then I started 17-3 with this other Holiday Cup team. And then I went 3-2, 2-3, 2-3. So I'm up a lot. I was up to 28.99, which is my highest ELO in the season. And then I dropped to 28.65, which is where I am now when I'm filming this on Friday. So I do not know where I am now. I modified the team a little bit because I'm seeing another Pokemon that is causing me problems. So I modified the team a bit, but I will hopefully bring that team to you. Hopefully it's my Legend Run team because I like the team overall. I just need some small tweaking here and there. So hopefully I can bring you a Legend Run Tuesday or Wednesday. If I hit Legend like in the next couple of days, aka Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, I'll bring it to you Tuesday so you can have at least a little bit of time to run it in Weather Cup if you want to run it, and then this video will go up Wednesday. Because we are on Great League and Electric Cup after this. I will do top teams for Electric Cup, but I will probably not play Electric Cup because if I remember, it is a stupid one meta with bans, if I remember. There's Fighting Cup. Here's Electric Cup. Yeah, so only Electric Pokemon with both Stunfisk and Charjabug banned. So your electric typings are going to be even more limited. I'll put out top teams. I'm not playing it. Great League is on during that time. I will play that. But yeah. That is basically it. I think this is the last battle because Bastion's here is going to... minute 40? Yeah, probably. It's going to absolutely wall... So you can do a chunk down. This is why I don't like the teams, right? You're going to lose hard here. Medicham is going to get some farm, but Bastion is going to get 2 flamethrowers off, which, again, not hard-hitting moves, but will add up. So now I'm going to take it down to the, like, over 50%. So So I'll have a little bit of health. I mean, a little bit of energy advantage, but not enough to make up for it. They're going to come in their Metachamp. So I'm going to need to land a Psychic. Catch, landed. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this one, sort of thing. So that's good. Rely shield or rely on Ninetales, or hope that I can get like a good shield there. Defense fall is the worst. So I'm baiting here, thinking that they're just going to want to shield and ice punch me. And maybe I can get another ice punch off. So yeah, there's the shield. I'm just going to come in here to bank that. And I'm, oh yeah, Dunsparce. So I'm screwed because they had 2 rock counters for my 2 Pokemon Weak to rock in the back. So not much you can do about that. Hoping to bait here and then land an overheat, but I don't even know if I'm going to get to an overheat before they get to another drill run. Pretty sure I get outpaced significantly here. Yeah, nothing I can do. I will land an overheat. Probably will take it out, but that's just going to give more farm to Bastiodon. So there we go. Take the Dunsparce match. Oh, Metachamp to Metachamp that's left, and they'll take me out. Anyways, that is it. I mentioned a couple times in this video that I shot a video on why the Great League meta has changed, so I will link that right beside me if you want to go check that out. So I appreciate you watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.